Hi guys, good morning. Got a trial playing on in the background. I'm not sure if I am in frame though, so let me look. No, I don't want that. I'm just pulling up the live. Anyway, happy Wednesday. Happy One Color Wednesday. Shock of all shocks. My thumbnail chipped again. I even I encapsulated my fridge with dip top coat when I did my mani, but the tip of my thumb, the dip chipped off, so that's okay. Hey Patty, good morning. I think it's just me and you right now. Oh no, and Tara. Good morning. It's the three of us. Just the three of us. I'm super excited, you guys. I got a couple envelopes on Kozmik Nails in the mail yesterday. One's a BBB coming up in a couple weeks, but this coming Monday is her Spring Fever collection releasing. So we're gonna swatch the dips, and I'm gonna do a mani, but they are so pretty. The colors, like I love the whole thing. It's 4 glitters and a shimmer. So I do have my dip off my nails. I haven't put peel base on yet though, because I don't want to mess it up. So I don't know. This one might be my favorite. It's called Whoopsie Daisy. And I've only looked at them in here, and like a couple of them I opened up to look, like this one. I wanted to see if it was a shimmer, and it's super shimmery. I'm going to pull down the camera a little closer, I think. Is that good? Is that okay? Sorry, I'm watching on my tablet to see. A little bit of a delay. All right, I'm more centered. All right, so this is Whoopsie Daisy, and it is aqua and purple, and like those are the chunkies I see. I see some white ones in there, not a lot of white, some. And then fine glitters, I see pink, aqua, and white again. So I'm excited to swatch this one. I think this one might be my favorite, but I don't know. The next two coming up, I think I'm going to really like those too. And of course, a pink shimmer, you know what I mean? That's just a given. I like that. Hey, Lara. So I just got in the mail yesterday the newest Kozmik Nails collection. It's releasing on Monday, which I believe is the 11th. Yes, it is. So it drops Monday. It's called the Spring Fever collection. I'm a little shaky. Sorry. Just wait for that Klonopin to kick in. Yeah, so it releases Monday, and it's a 5 dip collection. Okay. Look how gorgeous this is, you guys. Now, you can get the whole collection, or you can get just samples, but her prices are like lower than a lot of other companies. Very, very reasonable. And then you can use code TARA10 for an additional 10% off your order. So it's Kozmik, Kozmik. She is on Etsy, and she has her own website, kozmiknails.com. The website, I will say, the prices are a little less, because Etsy charges fees, that get passed on to the customer. So this is gorgeous, and that's just one layer. Oh my, so beautiful. Now I thought they were more purple. I guess they're like a lavender color It's because they're not quite purple, but they're not quite pink. Okay, so putting base on here. I'm just patting down any glitters that are either hanging off the nail or not laying flat. Do I see? Okay. They're all hex glitters, I believe. I swear though, that's like almost like a square. But it could just be a broken glitter or something. The small glitters and the fine glitters obviously are round, but the larger ones are hex. And they're not too big, they're like medium chunkies. That is so beautiful, you guys. Look, in my camera, it looks white. It does not show the color good. Oh, I love that one. All right, let me put it back in the bag. So, and I don't really have a mani plan yet. I was thinking, well, all right, let's do this dip next because it has shapes in it. And depending on what colors and what they look like, I could maybe do a peekaboo nail picking out the glitters. We're allowed to use like certain other cosmic colors when we do collections, like whites and blacks and stuff. So one dip I can use is Milk Bath, which would be perfect for a peekaboo nail. So this one has these like they're like an elongated lime shape green glitters. There are flower glitters in pink. Oh, there's darker pink butterflies. There's purple flowers, white flowers. All right, let's swatch it. This one's called Garden Glam. How's everybody doing today? Patty, all I'll say is I would hope that Becky would be more mature than that and to put her children first for once, in this situation. But I was gonna call you after the live, after I do my pictures or whatever, if you're gonna be around and can talk, since we didn't talk yesterday. Janet here? Yeah, it's the same thing here again too today, Lara. Well, it's not raining right at the moment, but there's an 80% chance of rain and it's gray and cloudy. I'm kind of just gently brushing off. Like, see, I already brushed off a flower. See if we can get it back in there. There. Butterflies, flowers, and then these green things. Super cute. Little teal glitters. I actually don't know how this would... Well, I mean, it would definitely work for a peekaboo now. I just don't know if that's what I want to do. We'll see. I have to swatch everything before I make a decision. I'm just pushing the dip over to one corner so I can lay this super huge stiletto cuticle stick into a tiny sample of powder. It's not even a sample. A sample is larger than this. This is what she sends ambassadors, for promos and stuff. Ooh, look at that holographic butterfly right there. Cute. Oh, I like that. That's the first time I saw a holographic one. All right, we'll let that dry. Very pretty. So far we have Whoopsie Daisy and Garden Glam. If I move them up closer, can you see them better? The colors? A little better, right? But it's blurry. I think I went the wrong way. I did. I changed my lighting from like the fluorescent lighting to like the warm lighting. I thought maybe it would have an effect, but it doesn't seem like it is. And I'm pretty close to the camera is pretty low down. I mean, it's at my like neck level. All right, next is Dreamy Dahlias. This collection is so pretty. And I'm just going to put it out there. Kozmik Nails is probably the most underrated company around. Her stuff is so unique. It's so different from anything anybody else puts out. Like she came up with those fuzzy dips. She came up with the Rock On collection, where your nails look like granite or marble or whatever, depending on how you do them. She used to be a professional artist. That was her job. So she's so creative. So yeah, she's definitely one of the most, if not the most underrated company. You could get this whole collection here in minis for like $11, $12. And that's before my discount. So Dreamy Dahlias. Using dip base coat on the swatch stick. Oh my goodness, this one's gorgeous too. This one's similar to the first one, but it has these yellow, almost like a mustardy color. Not bright yellow mustard. Not like what's that brand of yellow mustard? I can't think of it. Anyway, not that. It's more like Dijon mustard. Oh, and then it's got those tiny white matte glitters in it too. I like those little glitters. It's not quite dry, I don't think. That's really good coverage for one dip, but I laid flat, so that's why. All right, let's do the second layer. Yeah, a lot of people haven't bought from Kozmik. That's why I'm saying she's so underrated. All right, hold on. I don't know which one. All right, hold on, Tara. I'll change the setting. I have this one. How does that look? How about that? I think that's the best setting. All right, tip number 2. Got that trial on, the one from Tennessee, the mother accused of murdering her 5-year-old daughter, shooting her. She changed her story so many times. First, she said a black man came into their house, shot her, and then ran out. Then she said it was the little girl's father who did it. Then she said it was her 2-year-old son, the little girl's brother, who did it. A 2-year-old got the gun from up on the closet shelf that he can't even reach. Anyway, so she's on video after the shooting, putting the gun in the bushes in the front of her house, hiding it, So that's what I've learned so far. This is day 3, I think, of the trial. That's gorgeous. I like this yellow with it. It gives it a nice another pop of color, you know. Super pretty. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it well. You can definitely see the yellow. But then there's lilac and aqua too. Gray Poupon, yes. Larry, you have to buy from Kozmik. She's got some gorgeous stuff. That's what I mean. She's underrated. But there's a reason she's got so many, like she has some really great ambassadors, you know, because, you know, we believe in her. Like we've been with her when times have been tough. We're like a family there. Okay, the next one is Springtime Sparkle. This one has a flashy glitter. So let's pour it out. So we got like a coral, square shaped glitters, you guys. These glitters are little squares. They're purple, white, and like this pinky coral color. And this is called Springtime Sparkle. See, I couldn't tell those were square glitters from the looking at it through the bag. Samples only come in bags if you choose for them to be in bags. She gives you the choice of bag or jar. I personally don't know anybody who would choose a bag over a jar, but they're bigger than this. Let me show you what a Kozmik sample. This is a sample size jar. So it's a good amount, you know. You guys know the deal with samples and minis pretty much, right? Samples are 1 teaspoon, minis are 2.5 teaspoons. I don't know how much is in a half ounce must be 5 teaspoons then. We sound like drug dealers, don't we? Or like we're talking about drugs. $5 a gram. Okay. I'm brushing off a little too soon, I can see. Can also see it on my brush. Let me clean that off. Oh, quartz back. I didn't want it to be too loud though, like distracting, you know. You thought that one was pretty, Tara? The one I just watched? So, yep, the collection will be available Monday, and you can get it as the entire collection. I think it's maybe it's $12 for the 5 dips in sample size. It's very, very reasonable. And then, you know, you use my code and you'll save $1.20 or whatever. Or if there's just 1 or 2 or a few dips that pop out that you think you would like, you know, they are available individually. And she sells them all the way up to 1 ounce. So, and if anybody doesn't know, most dips, unless like usually it will specify, can be used with monomer. You know, dip is acrylic, so you can use the like acrylic method with monomer and a brush if you wanted to. Tomorrow's live, I'll be swatching and then doing a mani with Fairy Glamour. They have a new collection releasing tomorrow. So I'll be showing those dips off. So here is Springtime Sparkle. I love the square shapes in this one. Really pretty. There's pink shimmer all in the bag. I've been using the same cupcake liner. All of these dips, I'm getting low. All right. Last one. It's called Peony Pearl. Oh, to get glitter off your brushes? Yeah, this actually was a gift from Heather at Luxie Nail. It was a birthday gift, but they sell things at the Dollar Tree. I threw mine away. They're like tins with sponges in them, like a rough sponge, and you just rub your brushes on those. They're like for makeup brush cleaners, you know what I mean? But it's dry. It's not wet or anything. And then the powder comes off your brush and falls into the sponge, eventually through it to the bottom of the tin. And then you can eventually, dump it out and reuse it. I had one from the Dollar Tree. But you can absolutely find that on Amazon. Or something like that, a silicone one. That's gorgeous, that shimmer. In Peony Pearl. So this is the Spring Fever collection. That's gorgeous. Ooh, sparkle. Crazy sparkle. Hey, Michelle. You do, Tara? I haven't swatched them yet, but what I've seen looking at the jars, I like it, I think their collections have been getting better and better, I was super happy with their Christmas collection. How are you today, Michelle? I am swatching the Spring Fever collection that's dropping Monday at Kozmik Nails. Are you doing this collection, Michelle?
Figure of speech. Okay.
Gorgeous. Wow. So beautiful. Okay. I'm going to put it away. I'll top coat these later, you guys. I want to get my peel base on and then figure out a mani plan. But let me real quick bring up the 5 dips. So I think, I really love this one. Whoopsie Daisy, aqua and lavender glitters. There's some iridescent glitters in this one. And a little bit of white as well. It's beautiful. I wish you guys could see the color. Move it up closer. You can kind of see, but those pink ones are a little darker than what it's showing. Garden Glam is the one with all the fun shaped glitters. There's those green ones that are, what the heck shape is that? What's that called? I called it an elongated lime. There's a hollow butterfly. I don't know how many are in there, but one landed on. Flowers in a few different colors. I've seen them in like a pinky coral, purple, and white. It's got those mustard colored glitters, purple and pink. There's a blue butterfly. So there's a lot. Very pretty. Love this one. Dreamy Dahlias. That's gorgeous, you guys. Is it better if I hold it up on my hand, maybe? It's going to look so much better once it's on. Okay. Because it's just not coming across, Springtime Sparkle has purple and pinky coral and white square-shaped glitters, plus fine white glitters and fine iridescent glitters. And Peony Pearl is a gorgeous pale pink shimmer. Love it. So, trying to decide, you guys. What if I use these two? I know, like, the pink, you can't probably see it, but it's not an exact match. But it's not an exact match for this one, which would be another choice I'd want to use. So, I mean, it all goes. So why don't we try doing a peekaboo now using Dreamy Dahlias, right? We can, I gotta get my peel base on. I'm thinking, mine kind of like the way I usually do the peekaboo nail. I mean, I guess I could do 2 peekaboo nails. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do 2 peekaboo nails on our typical accent nails, the middle M ring, and I'm going to use Milk Bath with that, which is a sheer white. So on those 2 nails, it'll be peekaboo nails with Milk Bath and Dreamy Dahlias. And then Peony Pearl is definitely going to be on my thumb and pinky, but I might. No, let's do Peony Pearl on thumb and index. Peekaboo, peekaboo, full glitter nail on the pinky. How does that sound? I gotta write it down before I forget. Hair on my nail. So happy hump day. Happy One Color Wednesday. Oh, you're gonna learn, Lara, then. You have no idea how to do them? They're fun. You're gonna watch me. Are you doing your nails today? Do a peekaboo nail with me. Oh, okay, you didn't get it. I just got mine yesterday, Michelle, so. You just decided to get part of the collection? Let's turn on the fan. So this collection is beautiful. I love the light colors she used. They're all really pretty colors, you know. Sorry, I'm sucking on my vape. Oh, look at you, Michelle, huh? Make your own. It's like making your own hours. That's pretty dope, though. Oh, you're cleaning, Lara? No Manny today? Well, when it gets to the peekaboo nail part, stop and take a break so you can see how I do it. There are more than one way to do peekaboo nails. Michelle, as a matter of fact, Lotus Dips, does hers a different way. But the first time I did it, it was like the person I watched from was a YouTuber I watched from, and it was so many layers and so much filing. And then my old friend Kendra came up with a way to do it easier by ombreing. So I think that's what I think I've been doing it that way ever since. You're gonna have to try. Do you like peekaboo nails? Some people hate them. They don't like the look. I hated those claw nails I sent to the group yesterday, to the group chat. Oh, they were so gross. I would never. And I hate the duck nails too. Wow, they look like a webbed feet or whatever. Web nails, duck nails, whatever they're called. I don't like those. I do not think they are attractive at all. So I'm just drying my peel base here before we get started on the mani. I also pulled out some nail art stuff, but I don't think we'll be needing any of it with what we're doing. We're going to have glitter on 3 nails. But I do have like some pale pink flowers, purple one. I don't know. I pulled out my pastel watercolors because I was like, oh, this is a light pink. I can maybe do some of the colors on it, but I don't think we'll be using that. I also found some Kozmik nails, butterflies that would definitely go with the set. But I don't think I'll be using any on today's mani. Luckily, I have a strainer so we can strain this dip and then hand place or lay flat into the glitter. Ha 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 ha! Wow, he knows how to type. All right, nails are dry. If you guys don't have a fan to dry your peel base, I don't know why it took me so long to even buy one, you guys. I really don't. Because it makes my peel base dry so much faster. Let me just file this off. Get the goop off my precision tool. All right, we're ready to start. So I am going to do my thumb and index first with Peony Pearl. And is there a hole in this bag or is it just not closed tight? Okay. I usually go left to right, pinky to thumb. So going in that order, I would be doing my index finger first. And I'm going to lay flat for both of these dips. This is a small quantity of dip powder. I have like poured it out of the bag over my nail to do a first layer of dip, and it works fine. But I just poured it out. It's so sparkly, wow. Mallory never comes around anymore. I think we're too liberal for her, honestly. That looks very pretty. I usually don't use a finger rest for my thumb. I just rest it on my hand. I might be a little shaky. I apologize if so. Okay. So this is, thumb's always the hardest one for me to lay into a cupcake liner, but I did a good job. Okay. Tap it off. Now I'm going to take my precision tool and just clean up. Oh, I smudged it. Shoot, it was such a nice layer too. Okay. Well, that stinks. okay if you smudge your nail like this. It can totally be filed out. So don't worry if it happens. It does happen occasionally, you know.
But that 72 hours later, make her memory a little bit better, I'm not sure. I'm not just saying, you said 70, that she needs a little bit of time.
So we're just gonna brush off the nails. Make sure the dip powder, the extra powder's off. Now we're gonna do a second layer of color. So I'm gonna repeat the process here and do a layer of base coat over the entire nail. And then I'm gonna flip my finger upside down and lay flat into this powder, trying not to hit the bottom of the liner. Clean up. Laura, is your husband home yet? Okay, so pretty. Yeah, he did. That's why I'm like, he can spell. What do you mean, Tara? Or she's busy with the two kids as they get older, as time is going to get less for things? Who are you talking about? Oh, Mallory. She did? I didn't even notice that, really. Yeah, she hasn't been coming around. No, well, you know, she left our chat and everything. That's what I mean. I mean, I love Mallory, you know. Remember when she was in the hospital, pregnant, and we sent her that package with all the Luxie nail dips and all the Luxie stuff, gels and dips from all of us. You know, we've all been good to her. Where's our gold glitter right in the center of my nail? That's not supposed to be there. It's not, it's one of those mustard glitters, you guys. All right, I got it. I'm sure she's crazy busy. I don't know how she could do it, you know what I mean, with two little kids. And being the children being so young on top of it, you know, and so close in age. Oh, good. How is was it his dad or his mom? His dad, I think. He went to see. Okay. So application did not go perfectly on the thumb. There's a couple imperfections, but by the time we're done with the mani, we won't see them. So we're done with this Peony Pearl. It's actually very beautiful on. It's got like a gold sparkle to it. Michelle, I was talking about earlier, and tell me if you agree with me or not, that Kozmik Nails is one of, if not the most underrated dip powder company. Do you agree with me on that? Okay, and then we're gonna work with Dreamy Dahlias. Since the pinky nail is gonna be a full glitter nail, excuse me, I'm gonna do that one first. I'm gonna dump out the whole dip. do my 2 layers, and then I'm going to strain it so I can just get to the chunky glitters. I don't even need to strain it, but I will because I have a strainer and it'll make it easier. But yeah. Okay. So we'll do 2 layers on the pinky. And of course, see, I'm saving the peekaboo nails for last. Whatever nails like I'm doing either some type of nail art on or ombreing or color blocking, I always do it last. Get the easy stuff out of the way first. These are the same little white glitters that are in that dip confetti egg that I used kind of recently from Kozmik. That I paint with the blue that I painted the bunny on one of the nails. That's a really cute dip too. You do agree, Michelle, yeah. Oh no, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it must have been hard for him to leave then. Is he in a rehab facility or is he home? Oh, home from the hospital on Friday. Okay. So he is home. Okay. Just want to make sure my glitters are flat. Brush off. Okay, we're going to do a second layer of it. This time I'm going to try and get more chunkies. Honestly, it just seems to attract more chunkies on your second layer.
I don't recall a lot of the facts. I think her facts were very limited on what happened to us, and I gave some other facts when I interviewed Daniel. She started out the story about September 12th. And then later she tells you she's the one.
That's a lot of glitter. Putting it back in real quick, and then I'm gonna use a plastic bag to flatten my glitters. You can use your hand, but you will pick up acrylic that sticks to your finger, and that like annoys me. And then you got to file it off. And so if you just use a plastic bag, you won't get any acrylic on you. There we go.
She claimed that he used the gun to push the issue. It's the first story. The second story was the other third and final story was that she.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna brush it off. Super cute glitter. I love it. The colors are just like, yeah. Right there is a little bare spot. I can't live with that. It's so tiny too, but I just can't. All right. There's a little hair too. Okay, I'm going to leave that. All right, so I have this strainer that my awesome bestie got. Well, she got a couple off Amazon and sent me one. me just make sure it's clean. I see like red in it. Okay. There we go. So it's actually for tea. It's a tea strainer, but it works great for glitters because like it's going to get rid of all the fine glitter, all the acrylic powder, and leave you with, see? So we got the fine glitters and the acrylic, which is such a pretty color. Okay, so what we have in here are some small glitters and then medium chunkies. The other thing that I want to take out, clean this, is Milk Bath, which is her milky white. I'm actually going to pour it out because we're going to ombre with it. Not right now. First, we're going to hand place some of these glitters. Oh no, that was my finger rest. I have another one right here. Hey, Britt here. Oh, there she is. Hey, Britt. Gosh, it must have been like vibing in my brain. Did you feel it, Britt, coming back to you? They did, Michelle? Is it a new season of Bridgerton? I didn't even know it had started. The one with Penny? Yes, Tara, you do. One other thing we need is an ombre brush for the white. All right, so first things first, I'm going to put some dip base at the top of the nail. I kind of like it to come down a little further on the sides. Stinks I'm doing this with my left hand. All right, here we go. Let's start placing glitters down here. I might, I could pour these glitters out and just you know what? I think I might. Watch this. Oh, I can't pour them in there. I need another cupcake. To make this go faster, I'm just going to lay my finger into the glitters. Now, before they all dry, I can just kind of push them where I want them to go.
Again, we are trying to determine the cause, the motive. Was this a domestic? And we went there just based on the database. We do not want.
I got one glitter sticking up, and then when I lay it down, the other glitter goes up. Okay. So I just want to put some more over here. This time, I think I'm going to hand place. I think it will be easier to do that. I do want this covered, the top area here. Okay, and I'm going to put tiny little bit more base. Okay.
I guess my thought process, when I took into account
Come on. Get off my stick. All right. Okay, let's do the same thing on this now. I'm pretty happy with how the ring finger looks. It's not exactly what I wanted, but we can go back to it in a minute. I'm gonna get going on this next now. Okay. Stay. Okay. Use this plastic bag to press down. Okay, so I do want to add more to this. Okay. So we have a bare spot right here, and then I might have something just like kind of falling down. Okay. That's what I wanted to do, is just have a few going down like that. See if I can do something like that on this now.
And you said you had an expert phone extraction. Please, please. Yes, I'll have to be rebuilt. There's an extraction.
All right. So I'm gonna leave them like that, I think. Oh no, I have a big bare spot right there. We gotta fix that. Okay.
So you gotta get the info quick.
Okay. Mm, this is a long peekaboo. Definitely more glitter than I originally intended, but it's all right. Nothing wrong with, well, I don't think there's any such thing as too much glitter. No such thing. Okay. Okay. We'll leave them like that, I think. Maybe put a little more up here. That glitter in there.
72 hours to recollect the thoughts.
Okay. All right. That's a lot of glitter. So I'm gonna take this, put it away. Now I'm gonna pull over Milk Bath. I love using Erica from Revel Now. If you want to do a peekaboo with a light sheer color, it worked awesome for me for a particular Valentine's Day mani I did. But Erica's like the perfect sheer pink for doing this type of mani. Let me just have a sip of my coffee. Hi, Brandis. What happened? Hold on. Oh, no, Brandis. Maybe he just wants to do a walkthrough because he needs to see if anything needs to be fixed. Yeah. Oh. So you're on a strict no buy. I'm sorry, girl. Hey, well, the good news is your bracelet, I would imagine, would be there today. It got sent out it was either Wednesday or Thursday, and it's Wednesday now. So I would imagine it was like 3 to 5 days shipping. Have you been checking your mail? That's what happened to us. We didn't have money to move, you know. We don't earn enough money to have a savings. And just like most people, you know, these days. A little glitter in there. All right, so we are going to use an ombre brush. I don't want any glitter to get in it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the bottom of my nail here. Lara, see? I'm just right now doing the bottom and covering up the bottom glitters. And honestly, you don't even have to ombre. You could lay your finger into it, but ombre will give you a lighter layer of dip. Let me get a finger clot. Actually, I have a plastic bag right here. We'll use that. Okay, so this is still wet. I'm going to add more powder to it. And then I'm going to press down with my plastic bag. Tap off and then press down, right? Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the middle nail. I'm going to cover all of the bottom of the nail where there's no glitter, and then just slightly higher than where the glitter starts. Because this is, you know, like, actually, I was going to say this is like my third layer of base coat, but it's not. I only put base at the top of the nail. All right, let that soak up for a minute. Okay, so this is what they look like right now. I'm going to brush off a little bit of acrylic hanging off my nail there. If I get rid of it now, I don't have to worry about it later. Make sure that's dry. It's not really. All right. There we go. Okay. Now for the next layer, we're going to go up a little higher. But I'm still not going all the way up. And again, I'm just going to tap the white powder. If you don't have a sheer color, you know, and you want to do a peekaboo mani, you can make your own by adding clear, what is it, 50-50 to make one, half of whatever color and half clear. You can mix around with it and, you know, swatch it out to see what you like for sheerness, but it's really easy to mix your own dips. Okay. Take our plastic bag once again. We'll be using this. All right. Now again on the middle now. Going a little higher. And I'm just sprinkling the powder over all the wet base that I just applied. Just clean up my sides here. Oh, that's a lot of acrylic. Okay. Again, brush off. Whoops, sorry. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I messed up. I was supposed to do a layer of clear over the glitter before I went into the white, and I forgot. Oopsie. All right, that's okay. We'll just do the clear now. Yep, I think I'm going to leave them like... I was debating on doing a third layer, but now I forgot I had to do clear. So I might leave them like this. You know what? I'm just going to sprinkle a little more clear up near here. Just in the spots I want. Oh, this might not work. I'll end up with an uneven layer. I have to do the whole thing. So I messed up. After you apply your glitters, do a layer of clear over those glitters. Even if they're just at the top of your nail, you can just do the top part, you know, but then you won't have to put clear over them at the end, like I'm going to have to do. I messed up. And Lara here I am like, watch me. I'll show you how to do it. I got a glitter right here. I'll just have to file that out after. All right, so I got to do another layer here, which means I'm probably going to have to do some additional filing to get these colors to peep through. I'm just going to lay in. I'm getting tired of tapping. All right. Still waiting on Revel now, man. Is Janet here? I wanted to tell her. You have no time for...
This is what you would see after it as you start to look to the right. So this is closer to what you would see as you walk in. You always take an eye.
I'm reading all your messages. Oh.
So this is the second.
Oh.
This is the right hand side. So that door you see on the right is.
Sorry, Brandis. I hope it's not anything about putting the house on the market. What do you mean, Michelle? Do you have anything extra for duties? Manny duties this month? Or you just have an extra busy month in general, like work-wise? What's up with that?
This is into the house.
Okay. So let's put milk bath away. If you are looking for a good milky white, this is it. Get the glitter out of here. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. This was one of the very first tips I ever ordered from Christy. Milk bath. Okay. All right, we'll go through and encapsulate all of our nails now with one layer of clear. Okay. This is my Kozmik Nails Ultra Clear. Her clear is great, you guys. No complaints at all from me. I'm going to work backwards just because I have shimmers on my thumb and index. I prefer to encapsulate chunky nails, glitter nails, or foil nails at the end, just in case my brush picks up anything. I don't want to cross-contaminate.
The lighting in the home was very dim. The reason we have so much light is because of the flash.
Oh, are you? Where you going? You going on a vacation or what you doing? Do tell. Lucky girl.
So this is, as you're over by the TV, there is a bedroom to look right there next to the kitchen. This was just a shot into that bedroom. This is the living room floor. This is the couch where the victim was found.
Okay.
This is a shot that it was essentially under the victim when she was found.
So I'm just putting my nails into clear acrylic, just to protect my color, and then definitely my glitters. I know they look messy now, like kind of like a hot mess, but they're gonna look a lot better after we file. So right now, my main goal is just to protect my glitters up here. I wish I could just do a thin layer of clear over my glitters, but I feel like it'll be noticeable.
So this is that same couch.
Okay.
So, as I was photographing the scene, I noticed the remote control with the but just take a photo.
All right. Clean up.
It's like a couch in an auto.
I'm going to take this plastic bag and just press down. I mean, it's as smooth as it can get, but it's a bunch of layers, so it's bulky. This glitter is so pretty, though. I think the whole collection is really pretty. She always uses like fun glitters and stuff like that, you know. Her stuff is just so unique, Cosmic Nails. So it's like being with her, being on her team is like kind of being on the cutting edge of what's happening with dip. Okay, and then we're just gonna put clear over our pinky here. After we get this nail encapsulated, we're going to cure our dip nails. And if you're unsure about how that works, I'll show you. But it does not involve a lamp. The hair. Come on. Oh, how awesome. Oh. He's working now, right, Michelle? Your brother-in-law? So what I'm doing is after putting my nail into the clear, I'm using this plastic bag to kind of smush that clear in all the crevices on the nail, and it ends up leaving you with a smoother surface than you'd have otherwise. I also feel that it gives you better coverage and protection. This is my precision tool. I feel like it gives you better coverage and protection just because you're giving yourself a smooth surface and all that clear is getting like kind of buried in, you know, like all the cracks of your glitter, leaving you a nice smooth surface. Okay. So it's the hot mess over here. All right, to cure dip powder nails, we use a liquid called activator. Oh my God. That sucks. I thought he was working, girl. Oh. And he's been there for a long time. It's not like it's been 3 months. I mean, this is your first year of married life, and you've lived it all with him practically, you know? So again, now after activating, I'm also going to use this plastic bag, or you can use a finger cloth or a Ziploc bag. Wax paper works good. Anything like that, and just like kind of smush your nail down, and you get a much smoother surface than you would have otherwise. Look at that. We'll see how smushing works on this nail. So I like to do about 2 layers of activator to make sure it soaks through everything. All right, let's smush this. The other thing is don't leave your bag in place for too long because it will pick up your dip powder or your clear, pull it off your nail. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a lot of filing. Okay, so it's still chunky up here. We're just gonna have to file through it. File it down. Same thing again, pressing down. Well, I hope you do get your bracelet today. He doesn't contribute to groceries or anything? Nothing? You should tell Jordan, just be like, dude, he's gotta go. Come on, he wore out his welcome like 6 months ago. These nails are nicely done. They don't need to be pressed down. So I've gotten a couple layers of activator on all of the nails. Trust the process with dip. Don't freak out if this is what your nails look like after activating. Okay, I mean, these 3 are fine, but these ones here, when we're done filing them, they're gonna look awesome. So, just like the saying goes, trust the process, trust yourself. Coffee time while we wait for these nails to cure. Hey, can you get them to like do stuff for you around your day, your, I don't know what you Lotus Spa? Could he do stuff around there for you? Help like at least earn his keep, you know? Sweep the floors or clean the windows. I don't know. I'm just trying to think something to make them do something. How old is he, Michelle? Because it seems to me like he's just taking advantage at this point. Okay, we'll put that dip back together. Dreamy Dahlias. This one and this one right here. Whoopsie Daisy. Love that one, you guys. I'm trying to get the... Sorry. Really, really pretty. Oh, get out. He has? By who? Oh, I need details. By the both of you? And how long did you give them? clean up some of our mess here while we're waiting for the nails to cure. Sorry, my lamp is lower than normal, so it kind of, I keep bumping it. Clean my brush. Ombre brushes are just eyeshadow brushes, guys. They have Wet and Wild brand on Amazon. They're about $1 each. So I would say, yeah, get some. They're necessary if you're gonna ombre, whether you're gonna tap ombre or scrub ombre, you're gonna need brushes. So buy like a 3 or 5 of them and you'll be good for a long time with that amount. Okay. Gorgeous collection. Okay, clean this mess up. Let's get to filing. You did? Well, he must have pulled some kind of crap then for you to do that, because I know you wouldn't just say that for no reason. Okay, so for filing, you guys, I love my skinny 100, 180 grit files. I found this one from Rebel Nail. It feels like maybe a 180 or a 240. This is a Hypnotic Nails 100, 180 I'm going to also use. But that's pretty much what I use is the 100, 180s. I'll either use a buffer or a sponge file to buff my nails. And then I also use an ergo file around my cuticles. And that helps to give a nice shape to your cuticle area if you struggle with that. All right. Oh, that's a good idea, Lara. That's a good idea, Michelle, about the video cameras. So what you want to do to check if your nails are ready to be filed, your dip nails after activating, is just take your file and kind of tap your nails. And if you hear that hollow clacking sound, it means they're ready. So we're going to start with my pinky, which is my typical filing routine. Patty, what are you doing? Are you doing your nails or no? I like to, go nice and straight down my sidewall area. Make sure that's smooth. I also will take this thin file and go around the cuticle. But it's not a big deal if I miss anything because I'm going to come back to my cuticles with the ergo file later on. These nails are not going to be fun to file though. All right, so again, I just start up at the top here. If I have any glitters that are overhanging like I do on this side, we got to file that away. this wasn't my right hand, I was actually debating taking my e-file to these nails. I'm gonna go with something a little stronger because that's a big bump here we gotta take care of. And now if you look at it sideways, it's definitely lumpy there. I'm using the 180 grit side of this file to bring down that bulk. I do all my filing by hand except for like prep. I feel like I have better control, more comfortable doing it this way. Going a little grittier here. Bring that bulk down. We're getting there. It's coming down. Have that glitter that was hanging off. We had to take care of that. Okay, that looks good. File that straight. Now I want to file this side as well, straight. Hold on. That better? No, don't cancel the trip. Oh, okay, Patty. When did you leave your sister-in-law your house? When? Patty, when was that? A long time ago? Well, Michelle, did you hear Lara's question? Do you have any cameras you could maybe put up that he wouldn't know about, like in the kitchen or living room area or something, or your bedroom? All right. This is looking better. All right, it's looking a lot better now. We just got to shape pretty much the free edge and then the underside as well. But I just wanted to do this real quick just to show you guys how filing made that nail go from U to O. Looks good. Okay, let me just shape. I didn't shape the free edge of this nail yet, so let me do that. So it did take longer, obviously, to file that nail because of the bulk. But all said and done, it didn't take too bad. I wonder if I wanna file off a little more up at the top here. Okay. All right. Hey, Ghost. Thank you. Yeah, you should, Michelle. I just ordered a Ring camera for us because we don't have a doorbell, and the way our apartment's set up, so the entrance to our apartment is on the side of the house, right? It says a 2, and then there's like some stairs you go up to the door, but there's no doorbell, and that downstairs door is locked. And then you go up 2 flights of steps. Well, it's like 7 steps. There's a landing and then 7 more steps, and you're at the top, and there's another landing. It's a decent amount of space. Like there's a shoe rack out there. There's a pantry cabinet out there. Our brooms and mops and stuff are out there. What was I even getting to? Oh, but then when you get to the top of the stairs, there's another door. So if somebody comes and knocks on my door down, hear it up all the stairs and through another door, you know what I mean? So when he was working on our hall light last week, I asked about a doorbell. He's like, a doorbell, huh? And I'm like, I know, I'm demanding. And then I told him I was looking at ring cameras. And then, like, he never said anything about it. So I was like, I'll just spend the money for one, you know, because you can get them in, like, the teens now, the Ring camera door. And it works through Wi-Fi. So if it rings, you just, you can see who, you download the app to your phone, I guess. You know, you can see who's there. You can talk to them through it. Too bad there's not a buzzer you can ring to let them in. But all the rest of it is pretty good. So we're going to start filing on the second peekaboo nail now. My name is Tara, you guys. Welcome. People who are here watching, I appreciate you stopping in today. You're watching the Daily Nail, my weekday nail show where I do manis every day, you guys. Monday through Friday, and I even do manis on the weekends. If you're on Instagram, give me a follow over there. I'm at Tara Loves to Dip, just like here on YouTube. I'm a DIY nail artist. Was never able to do my own nails with polish or anything. Was never really into doing my own nails, but I liked having them done at salons. Had them dipped a couple times at the salon, but it was so expensive. I loved it, but it was so pricey that I just went back to acrylics and getting $20 fills, you know. Then when COVID hit, my salon was closed. It's like my nails are growing out, and I'm thinking, what can I do? And then I started thinking about dip powder, you know, and how much I liked it. Like, I wonder if I could find it. And behold, Amazon had dip powder kits, you know, kind of like brands made in other countries, and, you know, small bottles of liquids, but a good way to start out to see if this is something you're going to like to do, you know. Get a variety of colors. You don't get to pick your colors or anything, but, you know, there'd be like 10 colors, 12 colors in your liquids, a file, a buffer. So you can, you know, so that's what I started with, was something like that. And then I started hearing about other companies like Revel Nail, which is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, dip powder company out there. They do starter kits too that come with everything you need. And And they have all different types of starter kits. And I have a 20% off code if you are interested in ordering from Revel Nail. My code is RN for Revel Nail, Tara, my name, Tara, and then 220. And that's a 20% off discount code. So that's a really good deal, you know. Revel is a well-known and well-respected company in the dip industry. But beyond that, there's tons of small dip powder companies out there. There's tons of them on Etsy. Lots of them have their own websites now and stuff. And I'm using dips from one of those small companies today. We're using powders from Kozmik Nails. This is a brand new collection that's going to be releasing on Monday. It's the Spring Fever collection. And I decided to do a couple peekaboo nails with the one shimmer of the bunch. And then, so it's one shimmer and 4 glitters in this collection, but the colors are so beautiful. This is one of the best parts, is like starting with that messy nail, right? And you all by yourself just working on it, making it look so good, you know. It's very rewarding. And I'll tell you guys, when I started dipping, I sucked. I was horrible. I was happy with how my manis were coming out, but now, you know, when you look back, you're like, oh my God, because I didn't know how to file. I would take pictures, there'd be dip on my skin, you know, just like crazy stuff. All right, so I do have a little bit of acrylic on my nails. I'm trying to get it off here. Problem. I'm pulling off the clear here. Overfiled, and now it's like, all right, it's just off. It has to be. Otherwise, there's a lump there. Okay, so those look pretty good. I'm just gonna tighten up the stiletto a little bit here. Make sure I have a nice line coming all the way down. And there we go. Coming back to this one again. Okay, looks good, looks good. Now these two will be easy to file. Ring cameras are linked to your local police department. How would they have access to that? Not that it matters to me. I guess that would be a good thing, you know, if somebody's trying to break in. But I have never heard that before. Have any of you guys heard that ring cameras are linked to your local police department? Okay, Tara, thank you. I knew you'd know. See, I got a girl here who knows everything, so. No pulling the wool over this lady's eyes. Beautiful. I'm just filing the underside of my nails real quick, make sure they're smooth. Sometimes they can be a little jagged. I like to make a nice round curve right at the corner of the nail there. Okay. See, I happen to like this thin file for doing my cuticles and sidewalls because I can get right in those tight little spaces that I have a more difficult time with getting in there with a thicker file. Let's get that acrylic off my skin. Now I'm just going to shape the free edge. Okay, these look good. Little. There we go. Okay. I'm just trying to even bring down more bulk and hopefully get a little more color to peep through. All right. Look at all this. I really should start using my dust collector. All right. So this is what they look like right now. I'm going to buff and then use my Ergo file. Brandish, you still here? If you are, what time does your mail come? Because I've already smoothed out most of these nails, they don't really need much buffing. Okay. going to use my Ergo file next. This is from Bonafide Beauty. They make check glass files, foot files, cuticle pushers, just about all different nail care items. And anyway, this is an ergonomic file, meaning it is curved to fit around your nail. And you just rock it back and forth around the dip. There's a little indent here that hooks onto the dip. And you just rock it back and forth. See, I'm a little concerned about that aqua glitter way up in there, so I'm hoping this will take care of it. Oh, it's like squeaking. Let's see if I can get that glitter out of there. Or if it's just gonna stay. Oh, I think it's coming. There it goes. Looks good. So you can even come down your side walls with it, which I love. So you just rock it back and forth the way I'm doing here. And it just removes any nail or gel or dip. Out of your cuticle line. I've been using this thing for at least 3 years. And they're available on Amazon, you guys. They come with a nail file. I think they're like $15. But it's called the Ergo file. Okay. I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and a nail brush to clean off the residue from my hand. Just give me a better idea of what we're looking at here. All right. I feel like there's too much white on these, you guys. I would like literally have to keep filing down. But I'm no quitter. I'm going to do a little more. And be careful not to overfile. Oh no, look. All right, I'm going to have to leave them the way they are. Crap. I got to try and like get some dip base on this nail to salvage it, you guys. Because look, I lifted it up. Oh man. I made a boo-boo. I guess I shouldn't have filed so much. Well, I'm a little disappointed, I gotta say, because I messed up with the clear, and that from there it just kind of threw the whole thing off, because then I had to put clear on at the end, which prevents me from filing through my white to peep through more of those glitters. You know what I mean? But by the time I realized I made that mistake, it was, far enough into the mani that I didn't want to restart it. Oh, what a bummer. All right, I'm just going to have to leave them, unfortunately, the way they are, because otherwise it'd be me popping off both of these nails and redoing the whole thing, and I'm not doing that. So they're not exactly what I had in mind, but I mean, it could be worse, Did the chat freeze or something? Okay. So, next, after your nails is clean, mine's not that clean. This, after you do this, you're able to see too if there's anywhere you missed, on your skin. Like I can see I have some acrylic right here, so let's get rid of that. A little bit of pink on here. All right, we're good. All right. So now to finish up the mani, we need to activate again. This activator is because it forms a chemical reaction with your dip top coat, which makes it dry. So that's why you need this layer of activator. I might end up going back and redoing these nails later, you guys. We'll see. Depends how bad the pictures are. All right. Let this activator sit for like 30 seconds to a minute or something, and we'll go from there. That was a lot of effort to be disappointed in a mani, I gotta tell you. I'm mad at myself for forgetting the clear. I gotta say, there's probably about a 90% chance I will be doing these nails over. I'm not satisfied with them. Thanks, Lara. I know, here I am. I wanted to teach you, and then I go and mess it up. After you let your activator sit for a few, take a lint-free wipe or a paper towel or something like that, and you're going to want to wipe off the activator on your nails. I need the nicotine to calm me down after this disappointment. No, I'm just kidding. It's a beautiful glitter. I love this glitter. And this is called Dreamy Dahlias. And I paired it with, what is it called? Sparkling Peony? No, Peony Pearl. That's the pink. And then Milk Bath is the sheer white I used. All right, make sure those are cleaned off well, and now you can go in with your dip top coat. Now you do 2 layers of dip top coat. Your first layer you want to be quick. You want to be quick on both layers, but just keep it to as few strokes as possible while still getting it on your nail, you know. Sorry, I have a piece of purple lint from my lint-free wipe. All right. Okay. I also filed through my clear on one of my nails over at the sidewall right here. That big chunk of acrylic right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go right back and do my second layer. This layer can be more detailed. Cap your free edges. Make sure, you know, your nails are covered sidewall to sidewall. Dip top coat is very shiny. I'm not capping these ones because I'm probably popping them off and fixing them. There we go. One more. And another bonus of dip liquids is that they dry really fast. Like dip base coat, after you put your dip powder on it, it's dry in like 30 minutes. And dip top coat takes 2 minutes to dry. So, wow. Oh, you have cable? We haven't had cable in so long. We just get like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Plus, upgraded your internet for free. Awesome. That's good, Brandis. Sorry for me a little. Oh, I'm so disappointed on these nails. I put so much effort into them. And right here, I filed off the clear. But I love this glitter. It's so, so, so gorgeous, you guys. Can you see it? Are you staying in Oregon, Michelle? You staying in state? Sorry, I have a little acrylic here. I'm just filing it off. Okay. Not quite dry. So this is one of those examples where I mean, I messed up the order in what I was doing. So like I literally made a mistake, but it's an example of when a mani doesn't turn out how you want. They're not all perfect, they're not all going to be winners. You're not going to be happy with every mani you do. And that's totally normal. I would just say the most important thing is try not to compare yourself to other people and like what they're doing on their nails or what progress they're making. Just focus on yourself and the progress you're making, because it can get into your head if you start thinking about start thinking too much about it or whatever. So just remember, it's your journey, it's your progress, and that's what matters. Dip cuticles closer to final dip. Yeah, I don't like to do the apex method. My nails they have jelly tips. They already have an apex. Oh, that's not too far. It's like far enough to be away, Michelle, but still close enough, you know what I mean? That it's not going to take forever to get there and get back. You guys going to do any snowboarding? Okay, these are definitely dry. I'm definitely going to go with some cuticle balm today. This is the mani we did a couple days ago on the live. I think we did it on Monday, but it hasn't chipped, so I'm still wearing it. Actually, let's go with Happy Cuticles Mediterranean Coast. I love this one. You guys have to check out Happy Cuticle Oil Company. Her stuff's so good. Her spring line just released. I'm using Mediterranean Coast, which smells, so it's got like marine essence and then like jasmine, and it's definitely a beachy scent. Not sunflower oil beachy, but it's clean, She has one called Tulips in Bloom. Then we have Vanilla Blossom, Florista, Salt and Sea. And I can never remember the last one. If it's a lilac, it's some kind of floral. Of course, I'm going to put oil on both of my hands. Remember how important, I know you guys all know how important cuticle oil or cuticle balm is after doing a mani. You should use it 2 to 3 times a day, guys. I'm putting some more on. It It helps to make your nails stronger. I've heard it can help them grow faster. I mean, definitely just rubbing it in is going to promote circulation and everything, you know, but it just makes your whole manicure look so much nicer after it's completed. Instead of having like all this white, dry, crusty stuff all around your nails, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely redoing those two nails. But in the meantime, it seems like I've been going with this blue sleeve quite a lot. But it matches again today. So I think I'll use it. Let me grab a couple rings. Okay, these rings are just from Temu. They're like 98 cents or $1.50 each. This one here is called a cuff ring and it's tight, so let me loosen it. It reminds me, I kind of call it a picture frame for your nail, right? Look how pretty it is, you guys. How it just frames the nail so nicely. And then we'll put that one on. Okay, here is our finished manicure using dips from Kozmik Nails' upcoming Spring Fever collection. This collection drops on Monday, I believe at 10 a.m. Central, which is 11 a.m. Eastern, right when I go live. And today we use Dreamy Dahlias and Peony Pearl. So don't forget, all of these dips will be available on Monday. You'll be seeing me use them again in another mani, but you can also save at Kozmik Nails with code TARA10. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. We'll be swatching Fairy Glamour's brand new collection. It is releasing tomorrow, so I'll be swatching that entire collection, and then we'll pick some dips to do a mani with. So I'm putting myself on the spot yet again. All right, have a great afternoon, Patty. I'll give you a call in a little bit. Love you, ladies. Love you all. Bye-bye.